Hey everybody, welcome back to the Planeswalker Coach channel. I'm your host Paladin Robin. Folks, we're going to be doing this Planeswalker review for you today, so we hope you enjoy it. But before we get into the Planeswalker review, we want to make sure we thank Webcore. Webcore has been great to us. They've given us this Planeswalker so that we can do this video and give you guys all the information that you want in order to make an informed decision on whether you guys want to pick this one up or not. Alright, so thank you Webcore as always. Folks, here we are. We're talking about Xenagos the Reveler today. I want to make sure that you guys have all the information you need in order to make a good decision. So we'll go through all of this and then we'll show a deck that I built for this particular Planeswalker and then give you guys some really good gameplay footage you can see. Okay, so let's get started. We have 114 here for our hit points, our life points, whatever you want to call them. I think 114 is about right. I think a lot of times we'll see a green Planeswalker with the red, and automatically people will think about buffing creatures and making them big and strong and nasty. And that's a great way to play this particular Planeswalker. I think you're going to see a lot of players using that kind of a strategy with Xenagos. And I think 114 is enough to kind of support a deck like that. That'll keep you alive long enough to just beat down your opponents with those nasty creatures. So really good there. Down here we have our mana bonuses. We have +5 for the red and green, then +2 for the blue. Then you have our negative ones here, right? So it's -2 for the black and the white. This is a really good spread. I think a lot of players are going to like this because it's got the 2 that are on the higher side, and really that's going to be nice. Alright, so let's take a look at these abilities here. Rollick Knight for 6. Exile the top 2 cards of your library, then draw 2 cards. Those cards gain 4 mana. So with this one, I'd say this is a good ability to get your cards out. Helps you move through your deck quicker, helps you get the cards that you want faster. This is a good ability that you could use with the Alhammar's Archive and Avaricious Dragon combo. So Avaricious Dragon, as you know, will destroy 3 gems of your opponent's color every time you draw a card. Alhammar's Archive will help you to double the cards that you're supposed to be drawing. So every time you draw 1, you're going to be able to draw 2 instead. And really, if you use it with this, you're going to just be able to destroy a lot of your opponent's gems. Maybe some supports will get destroyed in that manner. And then also, it's going to create some really good cascades that are going to help you to get some good mana onto your cards. So, really good here. The second one is Expanding the Horizon for 11. Create a Explorer Satyr token, reinforce it 5 times. Here are the Explorer Satyr tokens. Alright, it's a creature that's 2/2, it's got haste. When this creature dies or loses a reinforcement, you gain 2 mana and you gain 2 loyalty as well. When this creature attacks, if this creature has 3 or more reinforcements, this creature gains reach and imminent death. Okay, so obviously when you play this one, you're going to want to protect this creature because it has reach. What I would do is go with the Lava Spur Boots and Dissection Tools combo. It's a good combo. It helps you to destroy creatures that are coming in to attack you. Lava Spur Boots gives you First Strike and Dissection Tools gives Death Touch. So when they are combined here with reach from your satyrs, they're going to just pretty much wreck all the opponent creatures. They're going to kill them all, and you're not going to have to take some damage there. So really, really good there. Now here's the next one, Bakea for 23. Exile the top 7 cards of your library. Return the first 3 different creatures from your exile into the battlefield under your control with their reinforcements. Then reinforce your satyr creatures 6 times. Alright, so if you're taking a look here and you're thinking, I wonder what those satyrs look like for the standard. If you were to search standard and then take a look at satyrs, there's not a lot that I would recommend. You'd really just want like a big nasty one, but you don't really have that here out in the standards. So what I would probably do is put Paladin of Predation and Tyrannix Rex, both of those into your deck that you're using. That's going to be something that can get a lot of those Phyrexian Toxin tokens down on your opponent's side and then hopefully win it right there on that turn. What I would do is use the Paladin of Predation. It gives 6 Phyrexian Toxin tokens to your opponent when the Paladin of Predation does damage. And I would also use the Tyrannix Rex that gives 4 Phyrexian Toxin tokens to your opponent when that one does damage. And then of course you'd probably use something like Domri Raid, that Vanguard card, to give them both double strike. And then, of course, something like Flame Shadow Conjuring for the haste. And, what you would probably do there is make sure your opponent has at least one Phyrexian Toxin token before you hit the Bakea ability. Make sure you have that Flame Shadow Conjuring down and the Domri Raid ready to go. And then once you hit Bakea, you'll get your two creatures, that Paladin of Predation and Tyrannus Rex. You hit your Domri Raid's third ability, gives them both double strike, and then boom, that should be it. That should be game over. The rest of the 20 on that stack of Phyrexian Toxin tokens is coming down right there. So, very cool ways to use these ones. A lot of good stuff there. Let's take a look at the deck that I made for this particular Planeswalker. Okay, so here is the one that I built. This one revolves around Wrenn and Realmbreaker. It's a really good one. I'll click on it here. You can create forest tokens. It says create X forest tokens. X is equal to the amount of green gems on the board, up to 5. Then creatures you control gain the land subtype. So this is going to be good. It's going to help you to get those forest tokens. They're going to have the land subtype. And what you're going to want to do is use this final ability as probably your game winner. Land creatures you control get +X/+X and +X/+X for each of their reinforcements. X is the number of green gems on the board. So this is going to be really big. You're going to have a lot of the creatures out for this one here, right? You have a lot of those forest tokens. And if we play it right, we'll have some Explorer Satyr tokens that will definitely get that land subtype and then benefit from this final buff that hopefully is going to win the game for you. That's the big part here. What I'd like to do is show this one as well. Vraska the Silencer, excellent card here for defense. Here are the rest of the deck cards. Now, you see a lot of defense, you see a lot of card draw. That's going to help us to win. Okay, with that being said, let's go take a look at some gameplay footage, folks, and see what we got. With this one, as I said, we're trying to get out the Wrenn Vanguard. Once that one's out, we're pretty much in the driver's seat. The game's going to be kind of over at that point. And look, we had Wrenn in the hand. That's so cool. All right. Now let's see if we can get Wrenn out and humming, because we got some work to do once she's out. But that's pretty much it. Once we get her going, that's pretty much it. There's Wrenn. All right, the opponent's playing cards. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that Leyline Axe there. That's a really cool one. All right, here we are. Throw down some forest tokens. And we'll make this move. Oh, nice Cascade. Oh, Rakdos. Rakdos is a good one. That's a dangerous, dangerous card. We're going to have to find a way to make sure that Rakdos leaves the field of play, so that way it doesn't hurt us anymore. Let's see what we can come up with. We should have a kill spell. Here it is. Alright, Kylox. I tell you what, Kylox is coming out, so we're in a good position here. Go with this. There's a nice Cascade. Alright, Kylox is out. What's going to happen at the end of this turn is Rakdos is going to kill off my token here, but we have a shot to kill Rakdos pretty soon, so that's really good. That just helps. Rakdos is such a good card, but you know what? If you have cards, if you know how to play, you're going to be able to take out Rakdos and pretty much any other card that's available to the players, right? I really don't think that there's one card that is just super unbeatable. I think we have a lot of cards out there that are tough to beat, but as far as unbeatable, I don't think so. I think it takes a certain card sometimes, but if you have that card or you can play a certain way, you know, there's ways to win. There we go. All right, Vraska here. Urgent Necropsy. All right, and another Wrenn. Okay, we're making some progress here. Gonna try to make sure we get Rakdos out. They have a pretty decent advantage here as long as Rakdos is there. but we're keeping the opponent at bay, kind of just using these tokens, trying to make sure that those creatures come out, and really Rakdos doesn't hurt us so much. There we go. That's a nice way to do things. And let's do this. Tempt with discovery and a ton of conversion. Okay, that's good. Let's get another tempt with discovery. Bye bye Rakdos. Vraska is out. Then Ren again. Okay, so this is good. It's looking like we're going to be able to win in the next turn, or maybe the turn after that. Another tempt with discovery, that's cool. War Leader's Call. War Leader's Call is a great card if you're playing with a lot of tokens, because that will definitely help to keep the opponents off the battlefield. Alright, there we are. Then I'll tell you what, we'll go like this. Okay, it looks like we're going to be able to win it on the next turn, folks. Very cool. This is almost like a come from behind victory, because the opponent really, they had some good things going. They were controlling the game with Rakdos, but now we have ourselves in a position where we have our tokens ready. They are set up to do some really good damage. We got Ren down here. Ren has enough of those shields that we're going to be able to launch her finishing move. And that's pretty much all we're asking for at this point. We got everything we need. Alright, there are more of those satyrs. Looks like the satyr is going to win the game for us. Very cool. This is a useful token. You got to protect it though. Like I said, you got to protect it. If you can have stuff like this. Alright, so really cool. Guys, this is the end. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Share with all your friends. It really helps the channel. And this should be the end of it, folks. Checking it out. Alright, good gaming, guys.